What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Spiritual J coming back at y'all again with another video. Like, comment, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate all the love and support. New subscribers, old subscribers, the ones who've been here. Thank y'all for showing me support. I got some knowledge and wisdom, some truth, straight facts coming right to you. But this video, I'm gonna talk about the music industry and how the devil has been using music for a long time. The devil has been using music, the music industry, to control people mostly. Also, not even just music, the devil has been using technology to keep us locked up in our minds. If you think that Satan doesn't have access to technology, if you think for a second that the devil, here go with this one. If you think for a second that the devil is not real, then you are just lost. Because we gotta understand is that everything is spiritual. Everything is spiritual in this life. It happens in the spiritual realm first, then it comes to the physical realm. We gotta wake up, y'all. Everything is spiritual. Everything that you do in your life is spiritual. Everybody that you see around out in public, they have a spirit, some type of spirit on them. But what spirit? Some people don't. I mean, that's each of their own, different opinions on that. But this music industry is very wicked, very demonic. There's people, let me tell you something. There's people right now who's in the hood. Let me just keep it real with you. And I mean, just spit some straight facts. People that's in the hood right now, trying to make it out the hood to become a big time rapper. Right now, as we speaking, there's a rapper in the hood right now that's most likely grinding, making music, trying to make it out the hood. I said, well, man, what else are we supposed to do? You gotta wake up first, because people who come out the hood and come from poverty and stuff and make it big, they also come into money and stuff, into these contracts blinded. No God in their life. Nobody around them trying to reach them or tell them. Yeah, you might have grandma telling you about God, but grandma, let's just be honest. Most of these people who, you know, our older ones, ancestors, and all these people, a lot of people was hypocrites, and they're still hypocrites today. A lot of our family members were straight up hypocrites. Didn't live by the word of God. They told you about God, but their lifestyles did not show it at all. So if your lifestyle is not showing it, how can you be a great person for the Most High, representation for the Most High? By working for the Most High, you're supposed to be set apart. You're supposed to be a representation, not just walking around preaching the word. No, that's not enough. Be a representation. Yeah, I hear, because this is what they're gonna say. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I don't see no action. I don't see nobody doing this. What you're preaching. I don't see nobody out here that's doing it. You feel me? What I'm saying? So we gotta think about stuff like that. Most of these people who wants to get into the industry and stuff, even going into athletes, even no, let me just save me some breath on this one. Celebrities, period. I don't hear no, maybe y'all probably do, but I don't hear no celebrity preaching the Most High. And let's not talk about TD Jakes. Let's not say no TD Jakes. Let's not say no Joel Osteen or no Creflo Dollars. Because most of those guys are not teaching fire and brimstone preaching. They're not preaching it. They're not telling you to come out of sin. They're not. They might mention sin, but they don't elaborate. They don't elaborate on sin. what sin are you talking about? What's the sin that's going to keep me from out of the lake of fire? Most of these celebrities have not heard the word, especially musicians. Oh gosh, because we got to understand something. The devil wants to use your gift, period. The devil recognizes your gift. So what happens is, that's why he created, come on now. That's why the devil keep coming out, keep creating all this stuff. And when I say the devil is doing it, just like the Most High has to use people to do his work, the devil needs to use a flesh also to do his work. That's why sin is here. That's why the Most High has sin in the Bible that won't make heaven. Because if you commit in these sins willfully, you are giving the devil access to your flesh. A lot of these musicians have allowed Satan to enter into their body. By the drugs, by the alcohol, by the sex, by all that. I keep hearing, that's all they rap about, right? And sing about. That's all they rap and sing about is drugs, money, sex. Oh, let me not forget about this one. Killing. They want to rap about all this wicked demonic stuff, but at the same time, who's rapping or singing about the Most High? I ain't talking about just church buildings. Because a lot of church buildings, I ain't even gonna get into all that. That's a whole video. If I start talking about church buildings, I will piss some people off. I'm telling you, I will piss you off if I start talking about the church buildings, because I'm going to come with straight facts. And this is just by me being in the church. I go to the church building sometime, not every Sunday. I've been there probably like once or twice a month for church. But when you think about this music industry, the music industry is a modern day slavery. Yes, it is. And hear me out. We got to understand something. Most of these, everybody want to be a rapper. Let's just talk about this. Let me break it down for you. Everybody want to be a rapper. Don't nobody, well, many people, because like a lot of people can't sing. But that's why everybody want to be rappers, because rapping and singing is different. Rapping, you can just put some words down. You can just put some words, but you got to have flow with it. You got to have flow, and your rhymes got to make sense. And your voice got to fit the beat too. But it got to make sense, and you got to have flow. But with singing, nah, you got to know how to sing. You can't just up and learn how to sing. Everybody who says that lie, everybody who says that you can learn how to sing. No, you can't. No, you can't. I know some people might disagree with me, but no, you can't. That has to be a God-given ability, a God-given gift, to be able to know how to sing on that high level, to make it into the industry and stuff. That's a gift. But when you talk about people, the younger generation nowadays, like my age and younger, or probably a little bit older than me, these people want to be rappers. They're trying to make it into the rap game. And see, that's the thing about it. Like, most people want to make it into the rap game mostly because they see the materialistic stuff. That's how Satan gets you also, with the materialistic things. Satan's whole job is to keep you blinded. He blinds the minds of the unbelievers. When the Bible says that Satan blinds the minds of the unbelievers, that means he's doing some things. He's planting some things inside of you to keep you in unbelief, to keep you lost, to keep you blinded. Satan is plotting some stuff inside of you. He's doing something on a daily basis to keep you in that state of mind. Okay? And so when you think about that, what is he doing by keeping you in that state of mind? And what's going on with Christians today? That's what they call themselves, right? What's going on with Christians today? And why is there no representations for the Most High? With these rappers and rapping in the music industry, understand something, that the music industry is demonic. It always has been. If you don't believe me, go look at documentaries of the older artists, and they'll tell you how labels and stuff they will rob you for your money and stuff. Let me tell you something. When you first get signed, okay, they give you a loan. They're not gonna call it a loan to you, but they're gonna give you some money up front. They're gonna give you some jewelry. They're most likely gonna buy you a house, or they're gonna buy you a car. But the thing about it is, whose name is on that house? Whose name is on that car? Whose name is on it? You signed that contract, right? Did you read that contract carefully? I don't. They give you money. So this just what happened with this rapper named Glorilla. I don't know if y'all know about her. Her name is Glorilla. She's a rapper from Memphis. But she just came on there and basically told that her hit single that she made a hit song that got her that record deal. That everybody talking about, I'm F-R-E-E-F, nigga, free. I know y'all probably heard that. But she came out and said it. She didn't make any money off that song. She said she ain't seen a single dollar from that song. But she do have, now catch this, now listen to this now. But she do have a video online. There is a video of her online, like viral videos of her meeting up with Yo Gotti. He bought her a new truck. And when she got on the on the jet with him, they sat down. He took a picture of it. He had a contract on the table with some jewelry on the side and a whole pile of money. I believe it's about $300,000. About $300,000. All that was right there. All that was right there on that table. Think about that. That girl didn't see a single dollar from her hit song. But come on now. That's the only money that you're going to get, is that loan that they give you. But your hit song, nah, that money going to them, the ones who signed you. It's basically like paying us back. Let's basically say it like that. It's basically you paying them back from that loan that they gave you. Wake up. Y'all with me now? So that loan that they have, that money that they got up front, that's why you always see these videos with these big time rappers. They always record themselves signing somebody. They got a new artist, they're signing them. You see what I'm saying? They got a video of the artist signing the contract. The big time rapper walked behind them and put a chain on them. you see what I'm saying? And most likely they got a whole new brand new Benz outside in front, Lamborghini, Bentley truck. It's something out there in the front that's waiting for them also. Keep them blinded. You see what I'm saying? After saying all that, the whole objective for that is to keep them blinded. Pick up on their tricks. They buying you all this stuff because they know that you're going to sign that contract. Why they know that is because when you come from poverty, you come from nothing. Okay? You come from the struggle. Most likely, most of the time, these artists, they was in the streets doing their dirt, trying to make a living. Daddy wasn't around, mama was around, but mama was doing the best she could, or mama wasn't around, grandma was raising them, or auntie or uncle was raising them, or their brother. Think about that. Or the big sister. They come from the struggle. Now you put that contract in front of them. Hey, I got an idea. We're gonna put that. We're gonna give them this much. We're gonna put this much on that paper. But most of the time, artists don't even be seeing that. The money that they say that they're gonna get up front, they don't be getting that. You don't be getting that. You only get that loan that they give you. Okay, so when you put that contract in front of them with all those zeros, what you think is gonna happen now? What you think is gonna happen now? They're gonna see all those zeros. Now what? They're gonna start thinking about the struggle. They're gonna start thinking about where they came from. Oh, signed it away. Most people call it selling their soul, but to be honest, the truth with selling your soul is it's not just with signing a contract. No, it takes action. If you sign a contract and you gave that contract back to them, that's the first step into selling your soul. But that's when free will comes in. And are you going to do that wicked stuff that it takes to stay on top? Or are you going to go against that stuff and then most likely they're going to cancel you? They're going to cancel you. You ain't going to have no shows. You ain't going to have no fans no more. They just going to forget about you. Or you probably still have fans. But do you ever recognize that most of these artists, how they just up and disappear? Why do most artists just up and disappear? Because in these contracts, these record labels tell you when you can drop music. Most of these labels only let you drop music when they want you to. You don't believe me? Go listen to what happened to Megan Thee Stallion recently. Go read up on Megan Thee Stallion. She will tell you herself, her record label been holding her music. And for some reason, why we ain't heard of no record from Megan Thee Stallion in a minute? What happened? Where'd she go? I see her at these shows. All these, everybody gonna pop out of these BET Awards, award shows, the Grammys, and all this VMAs. Everybody gonna pop out to those because they want to show their face. But in reality, what's going on? Why are you not dropping music? Because these labels have control over them. These labels control your life. Now, why do I say that music industry is slavery? That's why. You do what they say. And guess what? If everybody want to be dissing people for working a 9 to 5, you can diss people all you want. But let me tell you something. Most of these people end up going back to the struggle, end up struggling again, because they have to with those wicked demonic contracts. If they try to leave those contracts, boom, that's it. They're gonna take you for everything you got. Think about that. Most people want to diss people with 9 to 5s, but that's not the real slavery. Music industry is the real slavery. Hollywood. But the difference is, the difference is back in Deuteronomy 28 days, they wasn't getting paid. They wasn't getting paid millions. They wasn't able to be able to go around and also like we can today. They wasn't able to do that. They was getting whooped, hung, murdered, raped. Now look at the music industry today. Most of these people are getting murdered by their record labels. It's rape that's going on. Murder, come on now. Come on now, y'all. Have control. These contracts, these record labels have control over you. And they dare you to try to leave. They dare you to try to leave. It's just all Satan. It's all demonic. Most of these record labels, most of these artists, yeah, they might be signing artists, but at the same time, they doing some dirt too. They doing some dirt too. The music industry is demonic. It's wicked. Let me just throw this in there because this video ain't gonna be too much longer. if you really think about it, as I spoke about this before, people always want, this world has so much to say about black people, but we are the most creative, gifted people on this earth. Some of y'all could disagree, but we are though. We are the most gifted and creative people in this world. All the stuff that you see invented today, most of black people, 90% of this stuff, black people invented it first. But Caucasian white people came behind. I'm not racist or anything, but I'm just spitting facts. And yeah, you didn't do it, but maybe somebody in your ancestors probably did. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not racist. I'm just spitting facts. White people came behind us and put their touch on it to get us out the way, to don't give us any credit for what we created, for what we invented. But they want to take the credit for it. Think about that. When you got stuff like this today, the music industry, sports, acting, black people is the greatest at that. Why is black people the greatest at mostly all this stuff, if you think about it? Just think about it. Why is that? Because Satan knows. Satan knows that of our creativity. Why is racism here in the first place? Where did racism really come from? Why was racism ever started? Why did slavery ever start? Why didn't they want us to know how to read? Why didn't they want us to know how to read? Think about that. Because we would have came into the truth. If we would have learned how to read, let me tell you something. Man, we would have been very powerful back in those days. Slavery days. And they know that. They know that. That's why slavery was here. But just think about it. Just think about it though. The music industry today, slavery. Satan wants to use our gifts. He wants to use our gifts. Use them against the Most High. The Most High gives gifts. They say all good gifts come from above. So that means to tell me that there's bad gifts too? Think about that. Just, come on now, y'all, wake up. Slavery is still here. The music industry is the next slavery. Music industry is the real slavery in today's time. Yeah, you might be getting all your money now, but what does it profit a man to gain this whole world and then lose their soul? You gain in this world the money, the cars, the houses, all that stuff, and then you lose your soul when you die. You can brag about how much money you making. You can brag about how much sex that you're getting. You can brag about any of that, any and all that stuff. You brag about it all you want. Go to sleep bragging about it. Talk about it in your sleep. But let me tell you something. If you have not repented of your sins, if you are not saved, if you're not a born-again believer, you have to be born again. That's the Most High's requirement. You have to be born again. You have to. If you're not born again, you will not see heaven. You will not see heaven. And if you don't go to heaven, where else you want to go? No, Jehovah's Witnesses, you're not coming back to the earth. No. No, that's a lie. It's the lake of fire. Go read the book of Revelations, chapter 20, verses 11 through 18. Most of these celebrities, most of these artists are going to see that day. Why? Why? Because you got many people today who just won't wake up. They won't wake up. They're going down that wrong path. They don't want to hear nobody. Celebrities, man, let me tell you something. Most of these musicians, listen to it. Musician. Magician. Listen to it. Musician, magician. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Why is music so powerful? Why is music so powerful? Why do people get moved, especially in church buildings? Why do they get moved off the music more than they do off the actual word? Because music, it touches the soul. It do. And Satan knows that. So Satan knows that you got young kids that's looking up to these rappers and stuff. They're looking up to these rappers and singers, and all they hear them talk about is sex, drugs, money, killing, promoting this stuff. Only if these people will use their gifts to spread love, preach about love, about the Most High, loving your woman, not smacking her upside the head. Most of these celebrities don't understand that. They're going to keep talking about what they want to talk about. Why? Because most of them are blinded and going after the flesh. But let me tell you something. I know it's, y'all, in this life right now, we gotta be safe. That's all I wanted to say in this video, man. I don't want to talk y'all head off and stuff, but I just had to spread that the music industry is the new slavery. It's the new slavery. It really is. And they're slaves blindly. They don't want to wake up at all. Don't want to wake up and want to keep doing that. Want to keep doing the same thing that they've been doing for years, talking about wickedness, and they're going to see the lake of fire. But y'all, we gotta wake up. So that's all I wanted to say. Y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.